But yeah, for anybody that's like curious, I took like a couple of weeks off, had some holidays and stuff over like the end of was it October to November and stuff. I will purple hair. Hold on. I don't remember where that is. There we go. I'm also trying to remember what I'm doing with like so much stuff. It's quite funny. You guys can change a bunch of stuff in my avatars, by the way. But yeah, no, I had like a pretty good holiday. I didn't go anywhere. I'm not one to travel. I was just at home. I spent some time rigging my live 2D avatar, which was a very productive time. I read some comics. I didn't end up watching any anime. I watched some old Walking Dead episodes though. That was nice. What else? You guys are all just kind of wandering. I'm just going to quickly adjust the heater behind me. It's getting a bit warm now. I didn't realize that Azula was behind me when I turned around. I just scared the shit out of her by accident. Azula's my cat. She's very grumpily sitting in the doorway now. I didn't mean to scare her. It's just like I don't generally like turn around and move much when I'm streaming usually. So that was a quick surprise, I guess. So I want you to know that you're a criminal. Look, I didn't mean to spook her. Like, if she come back this way, I give her a pat, but she's gonna do that thing where she like perpetually keeps kind of like moving just a little bit further away. You know how cats are like just slightly always out of reach? That's what she does. And these guys look like they're forming caravan wandering. They might just need to eat and shit. As long as none of the cows are like down needing care. Some of them might potentially die. Down unconscious. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of cows that are down, and I'll tell you what, just be a lot easier to leave if they, because my people aren't going to, they're not going to tend to them. But these animals will prevent us from leaving. So if I just cull them out of the caravan, they'll be dead. And my people should theoretically leave. So Corvin, mate, you can't do stuff like that, but what about you? You can do cooking and plants. I need somebody that can do stuff with animals. I find everybody that can do stuff with plants. Johnson's caravan's formed. Nice, one of my caravans are out. Where's my caravan saved? There. Looking so head-patable, but having head-pat redeemed as a crime. And it's fine. Oh, there's a cougar here. Like I said, even eventually once I've got like the live 2D avatar, I'm still not 100% sure if I want to add like the head pats or anything like that. If I do, like I said, it's still lower down on the list of priorities because like I've still got like a shit ton of stuff that I'm like working on. Like I said, for now, the avatar is like the biggest thing that I'm working on. It takes up like a lot of my spare time. Ironically, I realized the other day that I've only really spent like 32 days out of this year working on it, but I did also only start in April as well. So there is that. But I would kind of like to spend more days this year on it. I know I'll get like a little bit around Christmas and New Year's because I'll have time off then as well. But I also know being Christmas and New Year's, I'm not going to be like absolutely glued to my computer working on it, but I'm going to try to find a little bit more of a balance with that. The hell? You guys hunting? Oh yeah, boom rats. Yeah, that's another thing too. I'm also trying to like expand where the fence is, like bring it inwards so that my people aren't destroying it. This is fine. Chicken mate, can you do... You can't... Oh, you can kind of do a little bit of crafting. I'll tell you what, chicken mate, can I get you down here? Can you just work at the stonecutter's bench for a little while? I need to find like a couple of people to exclusively like stay working in here, but a Red keeps fucking off. Red's like the best person. Red's one of like my oldest people too, but he keeps like nicking off and like not doing it. There he is. Where are you going? Beating out a fire. Do you need sleep? You do need recreation. Okay, when you're done with that, I don't know what your type of recreation is. I can't tell you. I can't tell him to do jack shit. Okay. Cougar Revenge might actually be a problem because I don't have turrets down there. Where did that go? Is it you? I lost where the cougar is. Give me a minute. Kind of want to know. Hunter has weapon. No. I should have clicked on where it was because I'm pretty sure it was here. I'm looking for somebody that's injured and there we go. Angry animal. There we go. So it is near Cricket. Cricket, what's your shooting? Should be okay. I'll just keep an eye on him. I'll just keep an eye on Cricket just in case he needs help. It's feather to everyone working happily. No. Makin's such a sweetheart. Always got like a bazillion feathers ready for everybody at a moment's notice. Do we need to know where you get so many feathers? Oh no, we've stopped asking about that. If it's related to people reporting featherless birds jumping around. No. Now, as far as we can tell, Viking like is able to like source them, as far as we know, ethically from like the woods nearby. Initially at one point, I think I thought he was manifesting them, but I don't think that that's the case. So happily smiling receives pats. Cricket should be able to outrun them. I don't know if Sasha's got a gun. Sasha should be able to. Sasha does not have a gun. She has maxed her mining skills though. Az doesn't have a gun either. Okay. Tadashi's got a gun. Tadashi, mate, can you stop shooting that turkey for a moment and just run down here? Because like this panther, actually, hold on. If I run you upwards, run you up. I don't think this is coming down to like join anybody. Might be. We got all the goodness out of the corner here. Happily smiling, receiving pats. No. Yeah. I'll tell you what though, it is nice to like be back streaming and stuff after like the couple of weeks off. It was nice to have like the couple of weeks off as well. But like, yeah, first night back's always so awkward. So like being the second night back now, it's not nearly as awkward. But like, I'm still just like naturally awkward about it. Tadashi, mate, I'm gonna need you to like stop there and start shooting. I need you to keep moving just a little bit more. There we go. Alright. Oh, actually leave Tadashi upright for a moment. Cricket, mate, I need you to keep moving. Nina's in it though. Nina's in this fight. Nina should be able to take it out as long as she doesn't have trees in the way. Which looks like is what's going to happen in a moment. Man, it is fixated. There we go. I say it is absolutely fixated on Cricket. But yeah. We're also going to have an ad in a moment. I keep trying to like snooze it and it keeps like doing it anyway. I keep hitting the wrong button. I tried. Actually, I wonder if I can click the other one. Hold on. Nope, I had a second chance. Okay, we're gonna snooze that for a moment. Alright, I still got, is octopus idle? Shouldn't be. We have so many animals. I basically said that octopus should start like, you know, handling animals and shit. And he's got the ability to, but like, fucking hell. He's never doing anything. And it's really somewhat impressive. Considering like the scale of animals I have over here. Octopus should always be busy. But he's not. That one's in a caravan. Did you not leave in the caravan? How are you this far down here? Because you're in the dromedary ones. I'm guessing it's one that's got born. Yeah, I'd say it's one that got born. How are you guys going for packing this caravan up? Caravan... Still got a lot of food, still got a lot of steel. They haven't packed like barely any steel. They've still got the fertile eggs. I still think packing the fertile eggs not the best idea. Nora, mate, can I grab you for just a minute? And you can go and grab me the steel. Like Val's down here too. Where is the steel? That pile, huh? Is the other pile? Yeah, this one too. Can we get you to work on that? And I'll grab Val, and because there's going to be a few stacks of like at least a couple of thousand steel around the place. Here we go. Here's the other. There's the other stack. I would say that's probably I would say since that one's won, you might as well... No, I don't want you to merge the steel. Please tell me I didn't tell the other one to merge the steel. There's a small chance that I told it to merge steel. We'll find out. We'll find out when I like come back down here and somebody's like working on it for ages. What I'll do is I'll get you. Sorry. Now they're loading it. Okay, that's okay if they're loading it. You can load that one too. Alright, so we've got tiny little dromedaries like roaming around because they're not quite in the caravan. This caravan looks like it's going, which is great. I guess culling the downed cows resolved the issue. I'm not that concerned that they're not in that particular caravan because I have got a few adult cows over at Minwick. So, you know, if they happen to not all make it out, you're pretty pissed though. And I never got you to grab a weapon. Shit. Okay, and I don't have a psychic soothe pulsar here. Okay, there's nothing I can do about him being angry. Marlborough might have a mental break. Depends on what kind of mental break it is and how close they get to the wall. Is everybody? Looks like that's everybody in that little group there. Where is Mal? I'm hearing like a couple of people like still trying to rope up animals, but they should already be roped up if they're in that group. Did somebody like walk off? I'm not even sure, but this little group here, that looks like something went wrong there. Crucia's coming up to grab more. I don't think I told Mal to do anything just then. I hope I didn't. I might have by accident. I don't see him in this group. You're trying to grab that one. They're all kind of nearby. So that is at least good. Alright. Back to, I guess, packing miscellaneous animals. If the cows are going out, that's fine. We'll have all the cows over there, which means whatever cows we have left, we'll be able to cull here. Please tell me you're not in the caravan. Yes, okay, that's good. Oh, good. It'd be better if it's at the other location. Psychic Soothe female here. Nope, it's just over at the other one. Okay. After my people manage to get the cows out of here, I'll cull the cows out of here. Because even though they're producing milk and meat and stuff like that, I kind of just need to remove them. Because the yaks will do milk and shit, so it should be fine. What else we got? I've got the dromedaries packing up. Now it's going to be a little bit before I can get more food out. Okay. They should be okay. Like, this place is like progressively getting dirtier and dirtier, but it's fine. I also really want to move a whole bunch of the beds over to being like mostly only exclusively over here, but I still have like too many people. If I turn these all into like, if I turn them into like a single bed in here as well, I'd have like a whole bunch of people that are just crabby about like the rooms that they're in. I'm pretty sure these are all currently in use. And the ones over here, hold on, are they the bottom ones? They're the middle ones. I kind of want to pull up these if I could. Once I start getting ones that are just like unoccupied, I'll remove them. I'm just having a look to see if there's a few unoccupied beds that I can get rid of. Whoop. No, we're gonna fight you. Got Zed, huh? What's up with Zed? Shooting underground at Gomad. You're pretty extremely takeable, mate. Which direction is this caravan going in? Pigeon, Sappy. What's the gear? What's the gear we got on these guys? Got steel, a lot of steel. Is this the caravan that's going? This is the steel that's going to them. Okay. So, I mean, I don't really mind another prisoner. I'm pretty sure we're missing a couple of people because we had a couple of people die the other day, so I guess we'll see what happens. I also am not quite sure, just off the top of my head, where we're at with people. I think we should have 297, give or take. So, yeah. Like, pretty sure this guy's got, like, if he goes down, we'll take him. If he dies, we won't take him. I also don't think I've got more space on this caravan to take the steel that's here. I'd love to. But yeah, he's basically just like does shooting. He does a bit of construction, mining, cooking. I'm always up for like another cook. Oh, what do you know? We're taking him with us. Okay. You know, I haven't had one that's like literally like said. Like, I think we've got like all of the alphabet now, basically. Like we've had a few that have like C in their name and stuff, but like never one that's specifically just called that. Take that. I don't want the sandstone tables. I would have had enough room to take the stuff that was there. I'm pretty sure we're pulling up slate at the new location. We're not pulling up marble though. And I could have potentially have gotten more food, but they got like 13 days worth of food and that consists of 5,000 rice. Just think, that's 13 days of food. Jesus. Okay, we got everybody. I took a new prisoner. So, yeah, I'll have to remember to like write that down later. Because it's like my first night back in basically a month, right? My brain just isn't like at the same level of like smooth runnings with this. I was going to say smoothness, but somebody be like, yeah, you're very smooth brained or something. And I'm like, fuck off. But no, it's more like there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm doing and I've got to remember and stuff. It's just like not immediate on my brain at the moment. So it's been interesting. Also, I'm seeing donkeys not getting culled. I'm guessing we bought those and they're not on the auto cull list. Yeah, they're not on the auto cull list. Interesting. I'll go and I guess cull them specific. Holy shit, the panthers. I might need a lot of meat. I didn't realize that they were breeding that fast. I'm gonna have to go check the numbers. I think I went past the donkeys. Yeah, there they are. There's the 2 donkeys. Just get you to just culled. I got no problem with them specifically. Got no beef, but like should probably keep an eye on them. The chickens are down to a more manageable number. The sheep is kind of ripping through this a little bit heavy. We're still waiting for them to age up. The cats have got a cull limit. We're waiting on them to all age up. Although we can take that down to like 1 at the moment because we've already got those maxed. Pretty much once they're like max out, I don't know if we're just going to like keep them on like a small number and then just cull the rest kind of thing. Because once they reach adulthood, like you get more meat. Now panthers, we've got allocated 10 male, infinite females, and the males are nearly aged up, so that's fine. Once they hit this, basically I'm waiting for my animals to hit the wall with like the max amount of adults and then dropping the amount of like infants and stuff. But I definitely don't have much in the way of cows here. This is fine. This'll get buffed up soon when they arrive. The thrumbos are also basically infinite. Guinea pigs haven't hit their wall yet. Nothing else has kind of hit their wall. And boomlopes are still going alright. As long as I've got enough people to manage them, I don't really mind. I don't think I have any other... I definitely don't have any other animals to go on like a transport trip here. So this is fine. This is like the bare minimum of stuff. If I sent more ducks and chickens and stuff like that, I'd probably hit the wall a lot faster. My panthers, is it here that are like breeding like flies? They're not really breeding too excessively here. My chickens have been pulled down. The ducks have been pulled down. The guinea pigs shouldn't be able to reproduce because we've only got males left. And I'll cull off the cows soon, because holy shit, I've got a lot of cows. Okay, so once I get rid of like a whole bunch of the cows, once this caravan goes out, of course you guys took it through the building, because why wouldn't? I do wonder if I put the fence post on the outside, if that's going to force them to walk around it. Because I didn't do it with this, but like I am working on that over here, putting it around these so that like they're not taking them through it. Also, I need to move those doors over just a little bit. I kind of want to move you guys up to the edge. I'm pretty sure I had them recess back on that. Yeah, I've got the pen on those ones at the moment. I'll get rid of the excess doors. Like at the moment, I don't really need these doors, but they exist. And I ended up extending this place. I actually don't mind the doors being where those are. They do kind of allow me to put like another fencing in there. This should be roofed now, I hope. I'd want to hope by now. It's been a while. So I should be able to get you guys to come through. I think that that's the different material, and I've got to dig through this still. Okay, we'll dig through that. They'll let me get the fence through here properly. Has miscarriage or starvation. I'm kind of hoping that these potatoes reach like adulthood soon, but it's not probably going to happen. Although they should be able to get into these ones if I let them in there. Okay, I don't really mind if the dromedaries are hitting like miscarriages and stuff. That's not a huge issue. It just means there's less animals going to be in those. Now, I've already sent as many panthers as I could. I've already culled a lot of the chickens. We've still got a lot of rice. And I still have a lot of stuff growing out here. Once I get rid of like the fuck ton of cows, I should actually have like a really good balance of food growing here. I've got plenty of indoor crops for my people, so they're sustained. I've got plenty of outdoor crops for my animals, which they should be sustained. I have some crops here, and my animals can kind of like get to just about anywhere. I'm guessing this must be... This isn't sealed up here, but my animals keep staying up here because of the beds. The shit ton of the animal beds. Which isn't a huge issue. My cat's snacking on some freshly laid eggs. That chicken must be so fucking pissed. It's like, it literally just dropped them and this cat's like ready to eat them. I don't know what just got culled nearby, but okay. It was a donkey. Alright. But yeah, anyway, the birds will like flourish with that. I want to put some more animal beds all the way down here. My reason for that is it should force some of the animals, some of the newer born animals to exist down here. Not like a perfect solution, and I do want to like whittle away this area at some point, but you know, if it allows me a spot where they can kind of be pushed down this way, that would be kind of good. Plus, the more animal beds I have, the more likely my animals have got a bed. I actually kind of like pre-mapped this out when I looked at this place, and I'm pretty sure I should have sufficient room to house almost every single animal. And I think at the most we've had is like 850 or 870 animals. So I should have sufficient room to put a bed down for every single one of them. Like, should. I don't know for like exacts, but also it does bother me a little bit when these like come off on like a weird angle, but it's fine. If I can't grow on it, and my alternative is like an outdoor construction type thing, this is fine. I also would like to start getting some fabrication benches or something here. It's advanced fabrication benches I want. But yeah, if I put down like a shit ton more, because I know that there's over 200 beds for the animals up the top, and I don't think I have 200 animals here. I might. I don't think I do, but I might. And they can all sleep on these. Then I don't have to worry so much about the indoor beds. Mind you, like, the cull system I've got, like animals turnover inside, will only be like whatever I've got. But I have a shit ton of panthers. I'm not like upset about that, but I am a tiny bit concerned about the meat production. Because I use panthers as hauling animals. And they require like meat mostly, or kibble and stuff. And it's fine if my people are making like a shit ton of kibble, but I'm pretty sure I've got kibble restricted at the moment while I'm trying to prioritize pemmican and proper meals and stuff. There you go. That's 190 over 200 beds. Okay, cool. We've got 203 beds down here for them already. That's got to get deconstructed. Okay, let's see what else can I do with this. We are making turrets around the place. The animal beds are down here. I've got some extra medical beds for the animals here. This place is still in eclipse. Are they leaving? They look like somebody had a mental break. Or something. Yeah, you guys look like you're all scattered. I must have missed that. It's kind of frustrating. Who's the one that's mentally wandering? It's not Crucia. Okay, hold on. Is this a case of animals are down? Because it could be a case of the animals are needing to be culled. Like I said, I'm not going to get all of them out. But my people should go and cull them reasonably quickly. So, I'll do that. Now, who's in the area that can do stuff with animals? Because I don't think it's you. I know you're going down to butcher. Cool beans. Okay, if it's a problem with the animals being down, because I'm not seeing any humans broken, right? It's not saying any people are broken, which means it's probably an animal situation. If it's an animal situation, mind you, since they did just all get free, they should have got access to food. Most of them should have, because they were mostly free. Like my horses over here are clearly going to food, right? And the bulls and cows and stuff have gone to food. But we'll get rid of anything that's like currently downed, and that should let my people go. Like Kelly May, can you butcher? Yeah, can you butcher that one? They'll get rid of that cow. I know you won't bring her back inside. Where's the other ones? Okay, you're going off to forming caravan. Okay, so they're going off to try to form the caravan again. My guess would be there's still one. There's a couple. There's still two more. Where are they? You two are here. Beaver's working on that one. Mike, can I just grab... Well, Gizen's coming to slaughter it. Okay. Alright, so that's resolving the issue. Yes, I'm missing out on like probably 6 cows, but I'm pretty sure like the number of adult cows that I'm sending over versus the number of cows that I do have at the new location doesn't matter. As long as they can mostly get out, because I don't know where the majority of this caravan is, because this Skizza's got to go back inside to grab them. This is kind of like wasting their time a tiny bit. But where is the 50 odd animals? Most of them are down here. Yeah, most of them are down the bottom here. So depending on where my people are, there's only Dorsby's up there. Okay. Dorsby's a little bit far away, but he should be fine. There's the wolf plushes again, working terribly. No, give you some more pats if I can. I'll give you and the plushes some pats. I haven't patted the plushes yet. People got tatted apparel. Actually, 82 is a really low number. They've been working on this. Out of like nearly 300 people, we're not quite at 300 yet, but like if only like 80 odd people are unhappy with their clothes, I don't think that's a big issue. What's going on, mate? You're having a tantrum. Are you in the caravan? Because I'm pretty sure you are. Can you, actually, before that, I don't think I've saved over it yet. Can you just not, mate? Can you just, like, go out in the caravan? There's a chance that he will, like, do it again. And if he just keeps doing it again, I might just remove